we had this conversation. So what do you agree? More excerpts from DJ Akademiks. So basically, DJ Akademiks, I believe, was on his live stream. He was having conversations with the chat. Word up to the chat and words. But anyways, he claims that Young Thug and Baby can't succeed without Gunna. I don't necessarily think this is true. Now I know him and Lil Baby is having those static now these days, but I do think Lil Baby in general now, the latest projects, even though I did like the leaks, I wasn't a fan of Wham as much. It was cool. I wasn't the biggest fan. You already know how I feel about what's that shit called? What's it called? You Only Live Twice? Whatever the fuck it was called. It's Only Me. Wasn't a fan of that. Again, My Turn was my favorite project. Of course, Voice of the Heroes was very good. Yeah. The two after that wasn't particularly my favorite. And of course, we got Wham, which was decent. I fucked with Wham a bit. I ain't gonna lie, I did fuck with Wham. So again, I do think there's some success. Now, Young Thug, see, this is the thing, because I put Gunna and Lil Baby in general under the Young Thug tree. So it's like, I think Young Thug is very creative that he can get back to what he was before he got locked up. Now, of course, yes, it did help with Gunna, who was scorching. He poured a little bit more gasoline on that motherfucker. But even with that being said, I do think he could come back and do a little something. I believe he previewed, like, he has a new project, like, days before Coachella or whatever. He was previewing that he has a new project or album on the way. And I do think if he goes back to the roots, now, of course, with his case, I don't think he could talk about certain things. He can collab with some people he used to collab with before. And I do think Gunna probably helped that nigga creatively set some shit. So again, when you don't have that nigga around you, it is what it is. Because of course, we heard UI Scooty, however you call it. By the way, I seen the collab he did with Adidas. That shit hard. I might go call that motherfucker. I ain't gonna care. But with that being said, it wasn't the best project. It wasn't the best. And honestly, it wasn't a bad project. That opening song threw niggas off. I don't know why you chose that as your opener. But yeah, but like Gunna's just scorching right now. Now, of course, the situation's more muggy with the whole ISL case and snitching and all this and that. But yeah, we'll see. I think they can find some level of success. Again, if Young Thug shit ain't been hitting like that, we can have that conversation. Baby, I think he's okay. He's okay right now. You know what I'm saying? There was a point I would agree, like, Baby is whatever. But again, there's a little bias over there with Baby, so I'm going to leave that be. But yeah, Gunna's definitely scorching with them niggas. I do think they can get some level of success without Gunna. Now again, will it be at what it was when it's at its peak? No. Like I always say, I miss the Baby and Gunna collab. Shit, I miss the Young Thug and Gunna collab. So again, Young Thug and Lil Baby were recently spotted together, leading to speculation about what they could be cooking up. Recently, Young Thug and Baby linked, sparking speculation for a new collab that could be on the way, of course. And low-key, that song on Wham, Dumb Dumb and Dumber with Future, Thug, and Baby, that shit was hard. And part of my background, Thug's album was hard too, so I can't even sit there and say them weren't good cuts. But I get what Ak is saying. According to DJ Akademiks, however, it's not exactly looking forward to what they might be cooking up. During a recent live stream, the internet personality admitted that his expectations are high and that he believes the duo should look to their peers for help if they want to make anything memorable. Like I said, the Dumb Dumb and Dumber song with Future was tough. I'm not going to sit here and act like that shit wasn't tough. It was. I'm expecting some heat from these two. I'm going to be honest with y'all. No, I know some of y'all think I'm just gonna be hating. No, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Well, we'll see what the Lil Baby situation. Yeah, dude, it's gonna sound like that. This is two Ice Cubes linking up together, man. They might as well be in the freezer together. That's a fact. They better be driving to Gunna's crib, Ak said. They better put in the GPS Gunna Wanna's crib straight up. This is damn near the ice bucket. Okay, yeah, Ak, you doing a little too much. I think they could make a decent song. Now, the cut on Lil Baby's Leaks project, like Superman or whatever the fuck it was called, was trash. That was fucking trash. I'm not gonna lie about that. But, like, still, I think they could make a hit with just them two. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, y'all might as well just go to Gunna's crib. Gunna got the sauce. Yeah, Gunna has the wave right now. I'm not gonna act like he don't. He do got the wave right now. Lil Baby don't got any additional national hits right now, he added. This ish looking cool. Nah, bro. There was some decent songs on the Leaks. There was some decent songs on there. I'm not gonna disrespect. Now, yes, maybe they didn't blow up like that, but there was some decent music on there, bro. I even like that song with him and G Herbo. That was a very good song. I know niggas ain't talking about it. That was a very good song. Anyways. Young Thug has been the biggest fumble since he got I will agree with that. Out of jail, biggest. We've never seen a fumble like this from Gucci to T.I. to YB to Boosie. He did everything possible and then dropped the album that was underwhelming at that. While Akademiks seems to think Lil Baby Young Thug need Gunna to be successful, it doesn't look like they'll be collaborating anytime soon. During an appearance on the It's Up There podcast in September, the YSL founder provided fans with an update on the former friends' relationship. We already spoke on this before. We read this a lot, but I'll read it again if y'all niggas forgot. I think that I'm just in the unpacking phase, he said. It ain't even about not effing with you because I want him to just understand why I feel like it shouldn't have happened again. Because I'm not going to be able to look at you the same no matter what. We can get $1 trillion together. I'm just not going to be able to look at you the way I looked at you before I went to jail. And like I said, it's factual. Like I said, maybe one day it has to be in the very near future. Very, very far away future. These men can get past their differences and it could be cool. And like I said, the way Dirk was going so hard at 6ix9ine because he said he snitches, I want Dirk to speak on this Gunna shit because I know he ain't fucking with that nigga. Also, I still need that. What happened to Virgil, he probably gonna tell a little snippet Dirk head because that shit sounded hard as fuck. But besides all that, pause no diddy by the way. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Blake TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype if you're trying to hit a little bit more. You heard me? And I'm gone. Slime Zoom, peace, y'all. Ills gang. Aye.